Casey Master picked up 1 win this season and is looking strong for K. Harvick Fan Racing. Second, your Daytona 250 champion, Tim Moore in the 74. Drew Jua, the last of these 3 guys to have won a race this season. He is starting third. Fourth, teammate with Tim Moore, Kyle England, on a run as of late. Alex Stevens making his VRC full-time debut, made part-time starts in the past. Damian McGuirk in the 4, no longer full-time in this series, but is making a part-time start. Seb Coulon is in 7th, and Ryan Miniker in 8th. As we get ready to go, green flag in the air, and we are underway at Richmond Raceway. Casey Master gets to jump behind Tim Moore and Tim Moore and Drew Jua are left to battle. That's Ward Byrne on the outside lane. Behind the 20 also gets a nice jump. That's because Stevens in his first time start, and you might say, well, where did Mark Boob go? Mark Boobs was going back to a part-time base. Now here comes Ward. He's gonna be in this conversation. He's using entering high and gonna try to get the momentum low to get underneath Drew. Drew seems to be running more of the middle lane, entering low, carrying speed to the middle, and getting a good exit off, while it looks like Casey's just running the middle lane. So all 3 of these cars running 3 different lines as a lapper is ahead. So now you gotta worry about the lap cars. You gotta be able to get around them. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be technical, but you have to do it. He hits the wall hard. Down the apron, I'm not sure what happened there. Hard hit. He's gonna go in pit road. And the new leader is gonna be Drew. No clue what happened there. Looks like he just completely lost it. Very surprised. Hopefully we get more information about what did happen in a second. Let's see who else is coming down this time. Or that's the 12, sorry, the 35 and the 12 came down, silver stars. Drew Jua still leads. And it looks like now here comes Drew down to the pits. And Ward Byrne, so both these guys are coming down. Right now, Drew Jua is out front, lapping his first car of the race. That's going to be Horatio. Now, Drew has been able to stretch the gap on Tim Moore, and might I say, by a wide margin. Now they catch lap traffic. Jua to the inside of the 24, stuck behind the 6, and he's right now has 1 car separating him and Tim Moore. 24 is going to go high. 6 is actually going to try to hold off, stay on in the lead lap. It's going to be a tough car for Drew to get by. That's Sebastian Coulon, your Season 3 champion. Now Drew's going to dive it in, going to make contact with the 6. 6 still there. It's going to hurt the exit for the 19. Here comes Tim Moore, lap 85, coming to 15 to go. Jua still cannot get by the 6. He's really pinching him down. And the 6 should make this battle a little bit easier for the 74. Kind of laying off him more than he did. It looks like Tim Moore's still going to get a good exit. Drew Jua, he can just stop it right there. He is your stage winner, followed by Tim Moore. And we're going to have to wait a while for 3rd place to get in the mix. That's an interesting way to celebrate a halfway. But here comes around P3. Casey Master, what a recovery run by him. Daniel McWork finishing P4, and Kyle England wrapping it up. Sebi Coulon furious Parker Ness over the radio over something that happened over that red flag period. Green this time by Drew Jula. Gets the jumping Kyle Leyland all the way up to second. What a restart by him. And Tim Moore making contact. Casey Master just soaring. Tim Moore says, get out the way. And those two look unpleasant with each other. Now Kyle Lakeland's going to try to make a move for the lead. To the outside of Drew Jula. Here comes England. He's going to get contact. And it's going to be 3 wide. Contact Casey Master. Tim Moore and Kyle England behind Daniel McWork also makes. Now to the inside lane, Tim Moore showing how unpleasant he was from that move by Casey Master. Casey just sent it down the inside line. And behind contact, but this field is starting to single file out. Kyle England back down the 4th, looking to make a move on his team owner of Tim Moore. But Drew Jula continues to lead this race as he has led the most laps and he has been the most dominant so far. To make these enemies, he's already outside of the cut line. And he has to try to gain some points and make some friends along the way to get it denied all the way. Hard hit between him and Stevens. 1 car around. That's Jonah Johanan. Not the part-time start T1. Up front, Master versus Jula. Battle for the lead. Master's going to get it easily. But Master's going to try to get a run as we get our pit road cam off of the onboard camera of Jose Perez. Let's go on board with Tim Moore out front. These two have been battling. They've been battling hard. Drew Jula looking to the inside. Can he try to make the moves? It's going to be difficult to do so. Haven't seen this out of him for the first stage. 2-game pass by Drew Jula. But it looks like Casey Master could win this as Drew Jula dives it down. Thinks better of it, backs out of it. But now he's side by side because Casey Master also messed up the corner. Now Tim Moore, will he try to make a move on Jula? He moves him up the track side by side for P2. Now here comes Moore. He wants the shot at the win. Or not, rather the win, the lead. They've called the race a little too early. My apologies on that, but Tim Moore up to P2, wants a chance at the lead before pit stops occur. Master still having a good run off the corner, but your top 5, Casey Master, Tim Moore, Drew Jula, Kyle England, and Daniel McWork. As we've seen, there's been a lot of packs between the drivers in the back, but here comes the 1 car for Kevin Harvick Fan Racing, being one of the first cars to come down pit road, followed by the car running in position number 4, Daniel McWork and Sebastian Kugelheim. Now it looks like Ryan Steinberg is going to come down this time. Looks like he did single and moved Alex Stevens up, so never mind. He just had a very bad entrance to the corner. And now here come these drivers who just came down. They're now coming out of pit road. Now Alex Stevens going to try to hold off good buddy Gavin Hutchbith to the inside lane. Behind, Sebastian Kugelheim makes contact with the driver coming out of pit road. And right now no other cars down the pit lane, so 3 drivers make the quick dash. And looks like those 3 drivers will be the only drivers to do so. And Kyle England had to reverse, lost some time, did wreck coming on the pit road. That's going to suck because he was in the top 5, solidly had a top 5 pace all day, and he's going to have to have a caution to allow him to get back in there. 29 going in the pit road. Now Tim has stayed out. Looks like Drew Jua has brought his 19 Toyota down pit road. Are to pass. And Sebastian Goulan says over the radio, he's starting to get cramped up. His left hand's starting to get cramped up here. That's what you're going to face at Richmond. And now 3 wide ahead of the leaders. And Sebastian Goulan in the inside lane, and Drew Jua. Oh, more contact. The one backs himself up into Drew. And chaos left and right and center, and Tim Moore passes Horatio, but he's still now Drew still has 2 cars to pass in front of him, looking to the inside of Jonah Johanan. Jonah's gonna have a good run off the corner, but it looks like Drew Jewell will have a better one. Now Jonah Johanan gets a little bump by Tim Moore. And now there's 1 lap car left in this bunch that Drew Jua is catching. Now Drew Jua finally gets by the 29. And he looks like he is home free. 15 laps to go. And Tim Moore hits the wall in his pursuit. But coming around, turn 4, white flag in the air for Drew Jua. And coming off of turn 2, half a mile to go. Drew Jua, dominant performance. Might have been his most dominant this season in a race. Coming off for Drew Jua. Stays out front, captures the victory in the 19 car. Will get his 3rd win of the season. The 19 brings it home in first, and might I say, he has been 1 car to watch. Has led the most laps, won halfway, won the race, and Tim Moore, all he could do was stare at the 19's back bumper throughout the night. Plagues Tim Moore at Richmond 2 years in a row. But let's interview your race winner. Has the most race wins this season. 3-time winner, Drew Jua. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Interesting race. Trying to race everybody around me cleanly, especially just Casey and Tim. It was just us 3 up at the front. It was kind of like qualifying. There was nobody really around us. So, fortunately, Casey's batteries died, like he said, at the first half. I felt like I was a little bit faster than him on that long run, like you said. I felt like we had a really, really good long run car. That's really the one thing that I really excel here at Richmond. But was not trying to send him. It was really early in the race, and it wasn't like he was slow, so I couldn't really send him and pull away like I would with other people. But it's nice to get back-to-back race wins. Unfortunately, we won't be here next week, so it's going to be... I think we basically almost locked ourselves into the playoffs. It's not like I don't have a huge gap over the playoffs, so I'm not really worried about that, but it's going to be unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to get the regular season championship, so yeah.